Oh, man. Week 8. Wow, we're already almost halfway through the season. That's crazy. Quick recap of last week. I just absolutely dominated. Once again, per usual. And Joey, per usual, dude, you sat up here and did absolutely nothing.
What are we doing here?
No, I'm just saying at some point you have to sit on this show and take accountability to the audience. When I show up, I spend so much time cooking this sheet up, cooking this, all these locks, and...
You woke up in the morning. That's why we're an hour late to filming, because you were sitting there rushing.
I'd rather be an hour late and give locks than be on time and give y'all.
I don't even know if this is going to make the episode, but like, the gambling community is so ruthless, and I understand that because it's money on the line.
If you're good, they won't be. I love the gambling community right now. The amount of love y'all are showing me, I really appreciate it. The DMs, the support. Thank you guys so much. I hope you've been tailing and making money, but keep going what you're saying. Keep going what you're saying.
Be like an I. Like, dude, this is
I don't want it to be. You think this is how I want this show to be?
But you know what? No. Now I'll make it all make sense. Everyone says, "Oh, did JoJo even hit a pick this week?" Track every bet, and I'm not even trying to sound like because I had a bad week for sure. I went 8-11, and one of those 8s were a plus 400, and another one was a plus 200. Therefore, if you are like betting units, which all these smart, sharp gamblers do, you probably finished up money, or if not even. So like before everyone kind of attacks me, like sure, I went 8-11, plus 400.
People aren't listening to this show to be even. No, people are listening to the show to make money, and that's what I do for them.
I understand.
I don't want.
You went 11 for 8. You went 11 for 8.
11 for 8.
That's not that good. That's not that good.
That is good.
It is. And
bro, hold on. You went negative, bro. You went like 8 for 13.
I just said I went 8 for 11. One was.
You did not go 8 for 11,
bro. Look at every.
Regardless, I fucking dominated.
11 for 8 is not dominating, dude.
Bro,
I'm not shitting at you. Because at the end of the day, no, and this is what's going to piss me off. You're still doing this whole, like, thing where you're angry. Like, dude, the show's doing great. You're giving out great picks. I'm pumped.
The show is doing unbelievable, by the way. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it. We love you all.
30,000 viewers in the last 2 episodes. Let's keep this shit going. Like this video, subscribe, comment below.
Yep.
And we are on Spotify. Please leave us a 5-star review. But yeah, this show is going unbelievable. And I just want to address one more thing. You're you're saying like, why are we like negative towards each other right now? That's not how I want this show to be. I would love to sit up here and dab you up, be like, what a week, Joey. We both dominated. But how can I do that if week after week the comments are just clowning you, bro?
I can't.
I might have to Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman your ass, bro. I might be looking for somebody new if you keep doing shit, bro.
This is the most toxic.
No, we're friends, bro. And actually, speaking of this, I actually got you a gift. I got you a gift for this show. Here we go. Open that up.
I see it's from Spirit Halloween. Here we go. And it's a clown costume.
It's a clown costume. Why, Joey? Because for the better picks item of the week, you gave out Cam Ward rushing yards. Cam Ward rushing yards. When I gave a all-time call of Rhamondre Gatson over 27 yards, he goes on to have over 160. That is an unbelievable call. And then you give Cam Ward rushing yards and you fuck over everybody. Joey, put on that clown costume because you're the clown of the week. Actually, you might not need to put on the clown costume because you already pulled up in a clown costume wearing the Alabama Tua jersey. Wearing a Tua jersey after he got benched, bro.
What is going on?
God damn.
I'm not wearing this.
Put it on. A few moments later.
Can you apologize to the viewers for Cam Ward rushing yards, please?
Dude, I want to apologize to everyone who tailed that. I will never give a pick as stupid as that again. I promise you. Can you apologize to everyone that you went on a 10-minute rant about Tutu Atwell?
Okay, hold on. I actually, thank you. I would love to address that. I do want to apologize, and I already did apologize about the Tutu Atwell pick, but he only played 10 snaps, and then he got seemingly injured, but still no report has come out about it. It was really weird. Didn't see the field the rest of the game after the first quarter. And Betr stepped up and revived his picks.
Yes, sir.
And so I hope you guys didn't. I do apologize to that one, and I hope you guys didn't get screwed over too bad. But you tell my other ones.
Hey, brother, it's a new week. It's a new week.
You guys want some comments from the viewers?
Yeah.
Slammed both Pittman and Daniel Jones picks. Thanks for the lock, fellas.
Hold on.
I was Pittman.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. That was both of us.
Let's go.
See, that's a good point. And I will say, I think, the beginning of this episode got off to a little bit of a too much screaming at each other, negative.
happens.
We're a team. It's you're the JoJo part of the logo might be really small, but it still is the Derek and Jojo show.
Yo, can we make a deal this week that if I have an insane week, we can change the logo? I'm asking you as a friend here. Like, I know, like, you're the guy. It's the Derek and Jojo show.
If you have an insane week, we could talk about it. But this is also a good time to bring up. We got a new promo code for Betr. Huge announcement for all you listeners. New users on Betr Picks. New users that download Betr. If you use promo code Derek.
Come on,
not
dude.
Derek and Jojo, not just Derek, and we all know why because one of us has been sharp this year. If you use promo code Derek, you get a free $20, no deposit required. That's double the normal $10 you get if you use promo code Derek. So download Betr, use the new promo code. But yeah, Joey, if you have a good week, we can talk about making your name a little bit bigger on the logo. And we'll talk about
maybe the promo code Derek and it's okay. If you use promo code JoJo, they actually empty your whole account and they don't let you.
Hashtag Team Derek, Jaden Daniels rushing TD and Rhamondre Gatson TD and over. Let's go.
Let's go. And we also didn't talk about I beat you on the Seahawks over. On the Seahawks Texans over.
Yeah.
And the winner of the Team Derek over-under in the Texans-Seahawks game, which was indeed an over, Anthony Peretti, Team Derek over for the Texans.
Yes, sir. Shout out Anthony Peretti. Thanks for riding with Team Derek. I'm now 2-0 head-to-head against Joey in the year. We're going to do another one this week. We'll see what it is. But Anthony, you're going to get $50 in Betr Bucks. Appreciate you. All right, let's get into the picks. Thursday night football. Vikings at Chargers. The Chargers are -3. Joey, what do you got this week?
All right, I don't want to sit up here the whole episode and do the whole national tight ends, week or whatever it is. But this is one game. National Tight Ends Day is Sunday. I apply that to Thursday. TJ Hawkinson, right now, the Chargers defense is letting up on average 37 yards to a tight end a game. TJ Hawkinson's projection, 30.5. This man has hit that number in his last 4 games, and also he had 9 targets last week. I think it's going to be the same thing this week, and I'm taking the over receiving yards for TJ Hawkinson.
Hate to break this to you. You're talking about the complete wrong tight end in this game. The fact that you just spent a minute in this game talking about TJ Hawkinson when you should be talking about Rhamondre Gatson once again. I told y'all last week to take his over 27 yards and he had 160. Are you kidding me? What a fucking call. I made money on that and I hope you guys made money on that. But guess what? We're not done yet because you would think after 160 yards last week and after 67 yards 2 weeks ago, you would think his over-under would be, at least around the 50-yard mark. No, it's still at 40.5 yards. Vegas is sleeping on Rhamondre Gatson, and we have another week to take advantage and make some money. Take his over 40.5 receiving yards on Betr Picks and thank me later. And guess what, Joey? I'm not done with this game. I'm not done with this game. Man. Are you? Do you want? Okay. Because I have something crazy. 3 weeks ago, I sat on this show and I told y'all Kyler Murray was going to get a rushing touchdown. And guess what? He does. 2 weeks ago, I sat on this show and I told y'all that Daniel Jones, Vanilla Vic, was going to get into the end zone. And guess what? He does. Last week, I told you guys that Jaden Daniels was going to get into the end zone, and he does. That is 3 for 3. I am 3 for 3 at giving out quarterback rushing touchdown bets.
I love it. I know.
And here we are in a Thursday night matchup with the entire country watching Justin Herbert versus Carson Wentz. I know what you guys are wondering. Who's getting to the end zone? Is it Carson Wentz or is it Justin Herbert? It's Justin fucking Herbert. I know you thought I was going Carson Wentz. No, absolutely not. Justin Herbert is averaging the most rushing yards per game of his career this season. And yet, he hasn't scored a rushing touchdown this season. In his career, he's been scoring about 3 rushing touchdowns per season, and yet he doesn't have one this season. On prime time television, Justin Herbert will run into that end zone and score a touchdown, and the odds are plus 525. I'm going to go 4 for 4 on quarterback rushing touchdowns, and this will be the biggest of them all. Let's go. Oh, man.
I actually love where your head's at this week. I'm sold. Bills,
yeah.
Panthers. What do you got this game? You want to take a breather
yeah,
here?
I need a breather. You go.
Yeah,
with this one.
absolutely. All right. Man. Rico Dowdle rushing attempts the last 3 games. 17, 30, 23. Obviously, Chuba's back, but they're still feeding the fuck out of this man.
Yeah, Rico had way more yards.
Way more yards.
Yeah.
Also, Chuba finished with an average of like 2 yards his first game back. Yeah. Ass. Doesn't matter. Rico Dowdle's rushing yards are set at 49.5 against the same Bills defense that gets shredded by elite running backs. Bijan had like 160. Derek Henry had like 170. I'm not saying Rico Dowdle is elite, but I'm saying there's no chance that Rico Dowdle goes under 49.5 rushing yards when they are giving him the ball 20 times a game. I'm taking Rico Dowdle over rushing yards, and also James Cook in this game. He hasn't scored in 2 games.
Oh, I like that. I didn't know.
James Cook, anytime touchdown.
I like
Come
that.
on.
I like that. I do like Rico Dowdle with you. Bryce Young is out in this game. I think they're going to have to lean on the run game a little bit more. And Andy Dalton is playing. And I know what you guys might be thinking. That might scare you away from taking passing props, receiving props, but not me. I am not scared. In fact, I love Tet McMillan to go over 52.5 receiving yards. The last 2 weeks, he has been relatively quiet compared to the rest of the season. He's averaged 5 targets per game the last 2 weeks. And yet the previous 5 weeks, he was averaging 8 targets per game. I think we see with Andy Dalton, oh, fuck, this contradicts what I said about the running.
It's okay, man. You can contradict yourself.
I know. I do like Rico Dowdle rushing because I think they're going to lean on the running game a little bit more. But at the same time, it's Andy Dalton. He can still sling it with nothing to lose. Ted McMillan, I think, has low over-under total at 52.5. I'm not doing a good job explaining this. I like Ted McMillan over 52.5 receiving yards. Let's move on from this game.
Yeah. Back in Philly.
Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Philly.
It feels like just yesterday we were watching Giants-Eagles on Thursday night. That was 2 weeks ago. And now they're playing again. This is crazy.
Same spread, too.
Yeah, same spread after the Giants dominated. So Eagles are -7 against the Giants. Joey, what do you got in this one?
All right, hear me out here. Hear me out. I'm going to say that the last game in MetLife was a bit of a fluke, all right? Jalen Carter didn't play. The Giants looked amazing, and the Eagles looked like the worst team in the league. But now we have a rookie quarterback, Jackson Dart, who I fucking love, by the way. The Giants are sick, but they're going into Philly, a hard place to play. Jalen Carter's back for the Eagles. And then on the Giants side, you got a safety, Javon Holland, former Dolphin, who I absolutely love. And the cornerback, I'm blanking on his name, Paulson Adbo, or I don't want to say his name wrong, also most likely out in this game. Back in Philly, this is so stupid. I'm taking the Eagles -7. Blow them out. It's my only bet in this game. You got embarrassed by Jackson Dart and Scatterboo last time. It's not going to happen. The Eagles -7 against the Giants.
I think I'm aligned on that. I just can't. Yeah, it's tough to beat. It's tough to beat any team twice in a year, and it's even harder to beat the reigning Super Bowl champions twice in a year. I have a hard time seeing the Giants upset the Eagles 2 times in 3 weeks. I like the Eagles -7 as well.
Browns, Patriots. Rhamondre Stevenson's best game of the whole entire year was against one of the worst defenses in the Titans last week, and he had 88 yards. This guy has only went over his rushing prop once this whole entire year, and now he's going against one of the best run defenses in the league. Rhamondre Stevenson's projection is set at, 61.5. There is not a fucking chance that he reaches that number. Sorry for yelling, everyone. I'm sorry. I love Rhamondre Stevenson under 61.5 rushing yards. What the fuck, dude? I don't understand this projection at all.
I'm aligned with you on that. I think it's the only argument you can make is that the Patriots should be playing from ahead, so they might be running it. But I don't care. Like, Rhamondre he's not even averaging 4 yards a carry. We all know the Browns defense is underrated and their defensive line is obviously good. I'm aligned with you. I like Rhamondre under as well.
And you know what? Sorry. Browns
you're good.
plus 7 too.
Dude, no.
Browns plus 7
no,
Sit your ass
I'm
down.
not going to get up for that, but like, no, bro.
Browns plus 7.
No. You want to go head-to-head on this?
Is this our head-to-head?
You want to go head-to-head?
I'll make this our head-to-head.
I like Patriots minus 7.
All right.
There's no way.
Done.
All right, head-to-head.
Head-to-head.
All right.
The official Derek and Jojo head-to-head.
Well, let's remind everybody that I'm 2-0 in our head-to-head picks.
You are.
All right. Comment below who you're riding with. Team Derek, Patriots minus 7. Team Jojo, Browns plus 7. I mean, there is no way Dillon Gabriel is going to keep this game close. He has done absolutely nothing. Yes, he beat you guys, but you guys are the worst team in the league and a joke of a franchise. And he didn't do anything. He wasn't at all remotely the reason they won that game.
Wait. My grandma's calling me.
Oh,
Cool if I pick up?
no, yeah.
It's Mimi?
Yeah. Ask her what she has. Ask her if she
Hi.
likes Patriots minus 7 or...
No, no, it's fine. I'm not busy. Yeah, I'm all good. What's going on?
Ask her Browns plus 7 or Patriots minus 7.
Mimi, do you like the Browns plus 7 or the Patriots minus 7 this week?
No.
Aren't they playing the Jets?
You like the what? She said she likes the
Oh
Patriots.
my gosh. Your own grandmother is fading you.
Love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Your own grandmother is fading you.
She didn't know the circumstances.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably wouldn't have called you if she saw you in that clown costume. She'd be disappointed.
Is Derek doing those mean things to you again? Okay, those are my picks for this game. Remind everyone what happens if they tail with who and who.
Yes. All right. Once again, comment below. Team Derek, Patriots minus 7. Team Jojo, Browns plus 7. Whoever wins, we're going to be giving away $50 in BetterBucks to one of you guys that comments with the winning team. Yeah. So let's go. And my other pick in this game, Dillon Gabriel has yet to throw an interception on the season. Are you kidding me? Going up against Mike Vrabel? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's minus 170. Lock it in. Honestly, this is one of those games, I say this a lot, don't even watch this game. Patriots going to come out on top by 2+ touchdowns. Dillon Gabriel's going to throw an interception. Whatever. Move on. What else we got here? Bears, Ravens. Oh, man, we have a lot to talk about in this one. Oh, man. I don't even,
Where do we start with Bears Ravens? Is Lamar playing?
Here's the thing. So that's the thing. That's really what I want to talk about. The time of filming this, it is Wednesday at 2 p.m.-ish. And Lamar hadn't practiced all week until today. Weirdly enough, the media was at the practice field and they reported Lamar out, not participating in practice. Then 20 minutes later, he jogs onto the field and does some light throwing and warm-ups. And then the media's like, okay, wait, no, Lamar is practicing today. All of this to say, there's a lot of weirdness around Lamar Jackson's status. And for the Bears to be plus 240 right now, I love just hammering the Bears at plus 240 and seeing what happens. By the time this episode comes out, unfortunately, the odds might be different, Lamar, but I like the Bears plus 240 with this weirdness around Lamar Jackson's injury. Now Sunday, if we get to the point where, okay, Lamar is fully healthy, it's not even like he has an injury designation, maybe you cash out the plus 240. But I don't see why not take plus 240 right now. Joey, what do you got?
Yeah, no, I'm totally aligned with you. My upset of the week right now is Bears plus 240 based on...
What if Lamar plays?
That's what I'm saying. If Lamar plays, I think I would still take the Bears plus 6.5, but I wouldn't take the money line.
That's fair. I like
But
that.
I will say, it is so weird, all this Lamar shit. The video comes out yesterday of him apparently stoned eating food. First off,
Bro,
everyone can...
y'all overreact to that.
Whoa,
Okay.
I'm not y'all. I'm literally saying, everyone shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
bro. This is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. If he wants to smoke weed and
No,
get
but
food, have a
how do
food
you?
truck,
I don't even think
shut
he was
up.
high. I don't even think he was high.
Dude, whether he was high or not, everyone's on his dick.
He's just getting food.
That's what I'm... he looked pretty cooked, man. He looked pretty cooked.
Y'all be
But like I
overreacting.
said, everyone's overreacted. I think we're aligned. We're telling you, take the value right now. And then, if shit changes, it was worth the risk. That's where I'm at.
And
there.
another thing is, too, even if he does play, he's clearly not 100% if he's not really practicing a lot this week. But I actually do have one more lock for this game.
Yep.
A huge lock. Y'all ready for this? let me, okay, here we go.
Yep.
All right. the first 4 weeks of the season, Rome Odunze averaged 9 targets and 74 yards per game.
Love this.
Now, the last 2 weeks, he's averaged only 31 yards per game. Playing against the Ravens, they do not have a good defense. They have arguably the worst defense in the league. I love a Rome Odunze, not just a Rome Odunze get-back game, a Rome Odunze massive monster, dare I say, 100-yard plus fucking game. But we don't got to be that bold, all right? All right, Rome Odunze, over 53.5 yards. I love that. And I love him to score a touchdown at plus 190. Yeah, I'm just huge on a Rome Odunze game this week.
Great call.
Thank you from our off-camera Bears fan producer.
Definitely aligned that game. We move on to Jets-Bengals.
I don't have much to say on this, but first of all, Tyrod Taylor is apparent. So Justin Fields benched for Tyrod Taylor. Now Tyrod Taylor is apparently injured and questionable. So it would appear that Justin Fields might be playing again in this game. Regardless, I want to sit up here and caution everybody against. I want to caution everybody about Joe Flacco and the Bengals. We've seen this a lot with these old quarterbacks where they have like a huge game in prime time, and then these like random 1 p.m. games, they just don't do as they slow down. It's not going to be as crazy. I don't like taking anything in the spread this week. I don't like taking the Bengals winning. I just like under 44.5 for Bengals Jets. Why are you giving me the thumbs up like I care?
Dude,
like
see, this is where we can't do. We can't do. We're aligned on something. You don't have to be a dick about it. You don't have to be a dick about it.
Oh yeah, my co-host Jojo likes it. Let's go,
God,
bro.
dude, I hate doing this show, bro. I hate doing this show. It doesn't have to be like this, man. We could be nice and we could have fun and we could try to root for each other.
Yeah, no, that was out of line by me.
No, I'm the one in the clown costume. You know, I'm the one in the clown costume.
I do apologize.
This is one of the games.
Under 44.5 for Jets Bengals this week. I just think there's going to be a little bit of an overreaction to Joe Flacco's great game against the Steelers, and the Bengals are going to come back to earth against the Jets, and we're going to see under 44.5.
Yeah, like you said, too, it's like Flacco, primetime, divisional game, all eyes on him, and he has one of the coolest performances of all time, and now it's a random 1 p.m. game against the Jets that no one gives a fuck about. Yeah. Like, this game's going to be boring. This
kind of reminds me of, like, Jameis Winston putting on, like, a fucking fireworks show on a random primetime game. Then he plays at 1 p.m. on a Sunday. You don't watch the game. You see the final stat line. Jameis Winston, 180 yards, 3 interceptions. And you're like, nobody saw it. Nobody cares. Let's keep the hype going.
Under 44.5, and I do think the Jets kind of keep it close here. I do like the Jets plus 6.5 in this one, and I'm against the whole Flacco 300-yard game again.
Yep. Joey, we've been giving out locks all show long. Tell the audience where they can. I can't with the clown costume. Tell the audience where they can go and actually place them.
Oh, man. Go to the App Store and download Betr. Not only do we have a whole daily sports fantasy section, but we have a full sports book, money lines, spreads, parlays, totals, whatever you want.
And new users on Betr Picks normally get a free $10, no deposit required. But because you guys are loyal listeners to the Derek and Jojo show, if you guys use code Derek, you get a free $20, no deposit required. Download Betr, use code Derek, get a free $20, no deposit required, and let's win some money.
Chop liver, man. I'm chop liver.
Yeah, Joey's not good enough to be in the promo code.
Use the Jojo code and nothing will happen.
Joey, I have lost so much money on your Miami Dolphins this year. So I, from this point forward, am going to sit here and say I am never, for the rest of the season, betting on or anything that has to do with the Miami Dolphins. I am sitting this out. Joey, do whatever you got to do and just talk about it. I just am so frustrated, and I'm not even a fan.
I know.
I don't even give a fuck about them, and they still somehow have let me down. You go as an actual Dolphins fan.
Also, you do the whole thing where, like, if Derek bets on your team and your team is losing on Sunday, Derek is like so fucking mean to you and will be like, Joey, like, get your team, like, call Tua up. And it's
what am I gonna do?
I'm not saying
who am I gonna talk shit to? Tua? He's not with.
I'm not saying I disagree with it, but it's like,
also don't. That's actually classic what's the word? You're making somebody feel crazy?
Gaslighting?
You're gaslighting the fuck out of me.
Dude, that is not
because
gaslighting.
no. You get mad because you hype up the Dolphins so much.
Bro, yeah, and I will.
You literally are like one of their biggest like fanboys on social media. So if you're gonna hype them up just for them to play like shit, I'm gonna be pissed at you and I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah, and then I want to let everyone know I will never fade the Miami Dolphins. I will never come on a show as a fan, a real fan, and say, oh, bet the other team. Should I? Probably. All these games and all my takes on it, just fast forward if you don't want to lose it. Like, fast forward. It doesn't matter. No one is asking you to win, Tua. No one is asking you to go to Atlanta and get the win. No one is asking the Dolphins defense to shut down Bijan. All I'm asking is that you fucking cover and you keep it close. That is all I'm asking. This is the year that I've lost probably, not even kidding, probably $5,000 over the Dolphins of my own money. Not a joke, not a bit. I'm down really bad. And I'm going to make back 1,000 this week. Dolphins plus 7.5.
Bro,
and you know what? You know what?
No way.
This is my take. This is my take that everyone's going to get pissed about. Worst rushing defense in the league, right? Bijan Robinson, anytime touchdown, minus 240. Oh, put it in your parlays. Put it in that. How about this? Bijan Robinson is not scoring a touchdown this week. Put it somewhere that you can bet it. Bijan Robinson, no touchdown. I'm so sorry to everyone.
Wait. Now, I can't. Now, cut to a video of Joey watching Quinn Ewers take over in the fourth quarter for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, that shit hit extra hard with the clown costume.
Yeah, that's also, saying all that shit in a clown costume is...
Guys, I'm going to look at the edit, and it's just going to be carnival music in the back.
Yeah, that's a good point. I will keep that in mind.
Like I said, though, don't listen to me. I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm biased. I suck.
I do think you made a good point about maybe just ignoring everything you say about the Dolphins.
Yeah, you should.
Going forward.
Fast forward.
I think, and I'm not going to be talking about the Dolphins anymore either because I also am blinded by their... We talk about this all the time. Blinded by their 2023 season.
Yep.
But anyway, let's move on. 49ers, Texans, Mac Jones, maybe. It seems like it's like a 50-50 whether it's Mac or Brock Purdy. Regardless, I'm going to sit here and talk about not their offense, but their defense. The 49ers have a very interesting NFL record that is continuously going. It's an ongoing NFL record that they hold right now. And you know what it is?
What?
14 straight games without getting an interception. That is a NFL record. And I think it comes to an end this week against CJ Stroud. I love CJ Stroud throwing an interception at minus 105. To have Robert Saleh on as their defensive coordinator and for them at week 8 not have an interception, that's wild to me. I think, and it's even money. Just take 49ers to get an interception on CJ Stroud, minus 105. And then the one other thing I do kind of like, the props aren't out yet, so I can't really say I love it. But George Kittle coming off of an injury, having 0 catches, I think there's some money to be made on a George Kittle bounce back game.
I agree.
Joey,
also, like I said, not to go with the narrative, but Kittle's a guy we're on a national tight end day.
That's right.
He's the guy that you'll see kind of getting involved, and it's like, oh, Kittle on National Tight End Day was so
I have a
easy.
bold take.
Yeah, Kittle too.
I couldn't give less of a fuck about National Tight End Day. And, what are they doing?
Yo, I agree with you.
Where did it come from, and why is it? Why would you do it for? Why not do National Fullback Day, where it's
Fullback Day's cool.
We know you would like that, and you do because you lose probably $5,000 a year on Alec and Gold, but tight ends are popular. Quite literally, some of the most popular players in the league. You know, we've seen Gronk, obviously Kelsey, George Kittle. Why is it that it's stupid to me? Why not National fucking, defensive tackle day?
No,
the big guy.
You're answering your own question. Who gives a fuck about? No offense,
but that's the point.
I love the trenches, but
but the point is that people already give a fuck about.
I think tight ends just have personality, and they made it. But what I will say from a betting standpoint is last year, National Tight End Day, the tight ends really did do something where it was
true.
What the fuck? Are we serious? What do you plan plays around you? Whatever. This game, we watched the Texans on that primetime game late night, and their offense just looked absolutely horrible.
The 4th and goal, like the 1st and goal, and then the goal line stand.
No runs. You're, 4th and goal, no runs.
Oh my gosh.
I will say, and like not to go against what I'm saying, is the Texans defense is still first in the league in like least amount of points allowed. You know what I mean?
They were they were turning the ball over for against who the fuck
Sam
did they
Darnold?
play? Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
Sam Darnold. God damn, my bad. They were getting Sam Darnold, the MVP conversation, threw 2 interceptions I think against them. So I agree with you.
So I am on the Texans money line in this game. I think it's a perfect bounce back spot to fix whatever the fuck we watched Monday night against a 49ers team that I don't really think their record reflects who they actually are.
Kind of valid. I have hyped up the Texans on this show the last couple weeks, and the Monday night's game, that offense looks so bad that I'm temporarily hopping off the bandwagon. Anyway, Buccaneers, Saints. I'll start very quick. One thing in this game, under 46.5. Buccaneers, Saints is like one of the most underrated, biggest rivalries in this league. I don't care who's playing at quarterback. I don't care if it's Tom Brady versus Drew Brees or if it's Baker Mayfield versus Spencer Rattler. This game is going to be somebody's going to be ejected, and I just think it's going to be a defensive showdown, and it's going to be low scoring, and I like under 46.5. What do you got?
Yeah, I am going to flip-flop here. Because last week, I wasn't like hardcore against your take on the Saints and how they've been keeping in. I just said like your comparison was a little pause. Sorry. Is that what you were making that face for?
Bro, like you were like,
no, I didn't.
So against my take.
No, I wasn't against. Like I didn't say the Saints were an awful team, and I took the Bears, and that was right. But I like the Saints plus 4.5 in this game, and I think the Bucs are still banged up. Like Igbuka, probably not 100%. And then I want to read some stats about some QBs against the Bucs this year. Jared Goff, 250 yards. Mac Jones, 347 yards. Sam Darnold, 341 yards. Michael Penix Jr., 300 yards. And Tyrod Taylor got to 200 yards.
Spencer Rattler?
Spencer Rattler, over passing yards. I don't know what the number is. I assume it's going to be like very low 200s. I'm going to take Spencer Rattler over passing yards, and I'm going to take the Saints plus 4.5 in this game.
I love the Spencer Rattler pick. I don't want to take a spread in this. Like I don't want to take Saints plus or anything, but I like where your head's at totally. All right. Oh man, here we go. Cowboys, Broncos. This is my underdog pick of the week. The Cowboys are going to dominate the Broncos. I am sick of this Broncos hype. If you've watched any of these Broncos games, you know that they have been awful. Their offense has been horrible in 10 of their last 12 quarters. Their offense has been inexistent. And then they got, I don't know how they did it against the Giants, but I'm going to go with what I saw for 75% of the game, not what I saw for 25% in that last quarter where they scored 33 points. The Cowboys are going to dominate this team. I love the Cowboys at plus 145. Joey, I hope we're aligned, but I think you don't like the Broncos this year either.
No, I don't. Also, like, based off what you said, like, the Broncos win games off game-winning field goals all the fucking time. The Broncos, should not have beat the Giants. Like, that was an insane way.
And they shouldn't beat the Eagles.
Shouldn't have beat the Eagles. I'm not saying, like, you're wrong. Like, I think the Cowboys could easily win this game. I'm going to take the Cowboys plus 3 because, once again, I could see the Broncos doing some bullshit, game-winning field goal. That's my pick. Cowboys plus 3. I feel like I'm doing a lot of plus.
No. I actually really. I think that's a great point about like the Broncos winning these close games. I'm still gonna go at plus 145.
Yeah, and then I also said and I also think for this game, it's another one of those games for the Cowboys that it's like just close your eyes and it will probably finish 34-31. I like the over.
Remember 2015 or some shit. No, 2013. Tony Romo versus Peyton Manning. They both threw for like over 500 yards, and it was like 40-50 some shit.
And we're gonna get that with Dak and Bo Nix.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man. Titans, Colts.
Titans, Colts. All right, I got something interesting in this one.
Yep.
Colts money line.
Yeah. Colts money line. No, I do like Colts minus 14. I don't love it, but if I was going to take a side, I'm definitely taking Colts minus 14. But let me read off for you guys a list of running backs that have rushed for 75 plus yards against this Titans defense. Here we go. Rhamondre Stevenson. Amari DeMarcado.
Yuck.
Sorry, next page here.
It's okay.
Ashton Genty. And then Woody Marks and Nick Chubb combined for 116 yards. And then RJ Harvey and J.K. Dobbins combined for 133 yards. And you're telling me Jonathan Taylor won't go for over 96.5 yards? Don't overthink it. I know it's a high yard total, but Jonathan Taylor over 96.5 yards. Put it in your better picks lineup and thank me later. Joey, what do you got in this one?
Dude, I mean, it's the same thing, bro. We talked about the Titans defense. Also, they had a lead on the Pats for a little bit and then just ended up getting absolutely whopped. This team is broke. This team doesn't care anymore. Every running back has literally taken out their wieners and slapped the whole entire team across the face with it. Now you got Jonathan Taylor. I have him to have 2+ touchdowns. It's probably going to be like plus 250, plus 300, if that. I don't want to overthink it. But like, yeah, Jonathan Taylor over rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor 2+ touchdowns.
I like the 2+. The only thing for me is I can't bet on a running back going for 2+ following a 3-touchdown game. That's my only
I know,
concern.
and that's I literally
But
like.
also that I'm you know,
No, it's fair, but it's also like, what if this game is an absolute blowout?
which it's going to be.
I'm not saying I agree with that, but oh man, I don't even know.
No, it's fair. It's fair. Here we go. Sunday Night Football.
Here we go.
But more importantly, a revenge game for Aaron Rodgers. And off-camera producer, can you correct me if I'm wrong? Has he played the Packers yet when he was on the Jets? I feel like his first... No.
I don't think he has.
Is this his first game against the Packers?
I can look it up.
If you don't mind. I'm pretty sure it's the Aaron Rodgers' first game going against the Packers. But I'm not going to sit up here and say anything crazy about Rodgers having a great game. I don't know. I think they'll be fine. But where I am going to go is to the Packers offense. Matthew Golden breakout game. I'm telling you guys, over 44.5 yards, and he scores his first touchdown of his career at plus 190. He is so talented. And last week, he played 73% of snaps, which is the most on the season. That number is only going to continue to go up, and he's only going to continue to get more opportunities, and he's only going to continue to get easily over 44.5 receiving yards.
He's never played the Packers.
He's never played
Oh,
the
wow.
Packers.
So Aaron Rodgers, this is his first game playing the Packers. Wow.
I'm just letting you know now, if this pick hits, like whatever clip out we make, I want it to be both of us. Because I also have Matthew Golden
yeah.
over
Finally.
receiving yards against a weak-ass secondary that got carved up by Joe Flacco. Matthew Golden gets his first touchdown of the year anytime. Let's fucking get it done, D.
Wow. I don't know if the last time
The rookie gets his first
Yes.
touchdown.
Last game of the week, Commanders, Chiefs. Honestly, I am not really going to say anything for this game. Jaden Daniels is out, so we're going to be watching Marcus Mariota against Patrick Mahomes. Terry McLaurin, I don't know what his status is. I mean, do Travis Kelce touchdown? I don't know. What do you got?
I'm okay, real quick on the Travis Kelce thing. I don't know if he's scored two plus touchdowns this year yet.
Oh, that's interesting.
In one game. If he has, I think it's worth the sprinkle because, once again, he's one of those guys, National Tight End Day. He usually does it on a primetime game like once or twice a year. If he hasn't done it, Travis Kelce plus. But I'm sorry, Marcus Mariota going up against the Chiefs. Right now, the line moved to Commanders are plus 11.5. The Chiefs.
No, I think it's at Commanders are plus 13 now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm not going to take the spread, but I do think, and we've talked about this before, like, it's a backup quarterback going against the Chiefs on primetime. Like, let the fucking guy throw. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's Debo. I don't know if it's McLaurin. If Debo plays this game, I'm going to take Debo Samuel more than receiving yards. Mariota's got nothing to lose. I'm not touching this spread because I guarantee you the Commanders backdoor some bullshit.
All right, Joey. All right. I mean, I'm
let's
so
just-
tired of saying.
I know.
I pretty much say the exact same shit every week. I say, All right, Joey, we've been good on the show this year, but we haven't won our better picks lineup. We are 0 for 6 on our better picks lineup. That is humiliating.
You guys have never won a football 2-pick
Yeah.
lineup.
We went 0 for 19 last season, and we're 0 for 6 this season. This doesn't get talked about enough. Dude, we went 0 for 19 on better picks lineups last season. And now we are 0 for 6 on better picks lineups this season. And I will say, you have sold us most of this year, and that's why you're in a goddamn clown costume. But Joey, this is the week, and I'm tired of saying it, but I really fucking believe it. This is the week we finally get a win. What do you have?
Hey, Derek.
No, if the word touchdown comes out of your mouth, if you say touchdown, bro, I will walk off this show.
I won't give a touchdown.
And if you say quarterback rushing yards,
I won't give quarterback rushing yards. But what I will say is, this is my first time wearing the clown costume, and I don't want to wear the clown costume anymore. My better pick, one of my favorite picks of the week, Rhamondre Stevenson, under rushing yards.
Joey,
I'm freaking out, dude. Everything
Bro,
I
no,
say,
it's just like,
the second
but like, hold on. It's like, why can't you be normal?
what the fuck?
What?
Was that? Come on, anything I would have said, you would have yelled at me for.
No, it's not. If you just
Anything
said,
I would have said.
and just give me an over. Give me an over. You don't. I said this before. You don't have unders in your bag. You don't have unders in your bag. I'm sorry.
I'm going to kill myself.
Just
I'm going to
say
kill myself.
over in rushing yards, over in receiving yards, over in something that's not a touchdown or a quarterback rushing yards, and not an under. That's all I ask of you. That's all I ask you. But you try to be different, and you try to be, so I don't know.
Stop yelling at me.
Annoying.
Stop yelling at me.
Why an under? Why an under?
I'm very
and I like it, but why an under?
I'm very sensitive right now. I'll switch right now to Rico Dowdle.
No, bro, you said under, and we have to live with that. Okay? All right.
What are you giving? If you sell this one, I'm going to be the biggest You also, hold on. Can we make this very clear? If you sell our better picks lineup, you have to wear the clown costume.
All right, yeah, well, every episode, whoever loses the better picks lineup wears the clown
Just
costume.
for this segment, we'll put it on.
Yeah. That's
perfect.
Okay. All right, that's good. Every episode going forward, if one of us sells our better picks lineup, they have for this segment they have to wear the clown costume. This week I'm gonna go with Odunze over 53.5 receiving yards. He's been quiet the last 2 weeks. This week, he bounces back. And God damn it, Joey, let's win our first better picks lineup together. My God, bro. You look like an idiot with that costume.
I don't want to wear the clown costume. I'm sorry to everyone. I'm sorry to, seriously, I feel awful. I want everyone to win money. The support on this show has been unreal. Back-to-back 30K episodes. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. I know
we really do, honestly.
We could be like yelling in the mic, yelling at each other, but this has been, fucking awesome, and we appreciate what we're building here.
All right, that wraps up Week 8 episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment below. We're live on Spotify. Give us a 5-star rating, please. And we really, 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 as Joey just said, we really, really appreciate all the support. This has been an unbelievable season. And let's keep the ball rolling. The show rolls on.
Yes, sir. See you guys next week.
Yes, sir.